Hi guys. So, yeah, mood's up and down, so I don't know if I'll be giggly or up or whatever. You may notice something different. I may lisp a little, but yeah, chompers are in. They fit nice. No headache yet. So, it's Wednesday. Whips, foes, random talk. It's gonna be a random day, but got a few things set up out here. I like being out here. You hear the wind? It's nice. Hold on. See that spinning? You can see the flowers spinning. There you go. But, so I have just finished clue 4 on my knitted shawl. I have one clue left, and it's only 20 rows. 20. And hopefully half of them are just purl. But yeah, it makes me a little excited. And then the bind off, I think I'm just going to do the I-cord cast off to make it even looking. And my blocking mats came, which my sister went, those are just kids' play mats. And I went, yep, cheaper. And I found a really good price on 20 of them that are a foot by a foot. So, if I ever do a blanket, God, if I ever knit a blanket in fingering weight or something that needs to be, oh, Lord help me. But anyway, so this is where we're at the end of clue 4, and that's where I was last time I showed you. I moved it up, so that's how much I got done. Oh, it's caught. I'm caught on me. Okay. Can you see it? It's got some pretty little leaves. At least that's what they look like to me. And some bigger leaves with the raised. See here? You can see it in the light. I don't know what you can see. Maybe I will have to get I don't want to buy stuff. I bought a tripod. That's what I bought. I don't want to buy a ring light. Imagine how pale I'll look in a ring light. But, yeah. And then I have to watch a video on how to block. How to block. So, and you can't see it because it's only half of this one. I'll show you on the string. I did get some red. It's green and red wrapped. So I'm not going to get red in the shawl, like actual red from the cake. But I got green and red wrapped. So I will have a good amount of my cake left over. And I was like, darn it, no red in the shawl, but I'll have something left to knit something else with or crochet something tiny. I don't like crocheting with the tiny hooks. I don't catch very well with them. But now I know I can knit with the thinner yarn, and I don't mind crocheting with thinner yarn. It's just some hooks don't have a good head for catching. I do find the tulips and the clover do. They have a good head for catching. But maybe make myself try a hat again. Keep trying that hat until I figure out how not to get that laddering keep going until I fix it. So that's that. I took a whip and decided it was an FO. It was a test I was doing 2 years ago. And during the test, I got walking pneumonia that I ended up having for 3 months. And I got it pretty bad. I was sleeping most of the time. So I never finished the test. I got the skirt and the bodice done, but I never got the straps done. And I decided I didn't want to finish the straps. Didn't really like the bodice, so I'm keeping the skirt. And the skirt's very nice. Actually, I made it out of a Hobie twister. And I needed more yarn. The yardage on the test was not correct. And I ended up using a Hobie Cotton King and a Hobie twister, about 2,000 yards. And they melded pretty well. I think I used Hobie Solid in there too a bit. But I like the skirt. You have to wear for me, I'm going to have to wear a slip under it. Way too big of holes. Unless, Mardi Gras. And then still not me. But I like it. And eventually, if I lose too much weight, I would, give it to someone else. But it was the first time I put elastic in a crocheted piece, and I only had white elastic. Well, oh no, I used black on the skirt. I used white on the bodice. Now I'm either going to frog the bodice, and if that's too difficult, I'm going to throw it away, which is a waste of lovely yarn. But I am not going to sit and frog it's like 2 full solid Hobie twisters. Yeah, I bought them a while ago. So the money is moot. But I'm going to keep the buttons because the buttons are cool. So anyway, I'm going to stand up, and if I have to rotate that thing, I will do that for you to see the full skirt. So we're gonna do a police lineup here. Okay. Look, it stays recording. You're gonna have to move back. Way back. Yeah, way back. Way back. See, it also, because I'm so short, it has to go right up under my bust. But, yeah. Where are you going to have to go to get this full visual here? I don't know. Anyway, maybe if I lift... I am wearing pants. Do not worry about that. But anyway, it's lace work. You see that? It goes down to my ankles. It goes all the way around. So I really love it, and it flares out at the bottom. But, let's see. So I would hate to just get rid of it. It's by Fosbas Designs. Fosbas. She's British, but she writes in U.S. terms as well. And I did the 2X size. Yes, see, wearing light colored. I'm wearing my llama pajamas. You see my llama pajamas? Llamas and rainbows, yes. But I'm very short, so when she tells you to do the top, without knowing it when you're first doing the test, you start up here. You don't know to shorten how many of these you do before you do the rest of it. and it was dragging on the floor for me. So, yeah, now if I made it again, I would know don't do as many of these. And then I could have a shorter skirt. But yes, I do enjoy it. Now I'm going to take it off because it's warm out here. This is not considered stripping on YouTube. I have pants on. Okay. Okay. So, that is actually called the Convertible Dress. I will link the pattern in case anybody's interested. A lot of her designs are convertible. Skirts, sweaters, hoodies. They can be worn 1 to 5 ways. And she is size inclusive, and it's wonderful. I've tested a few of her patterns. She's very cool. So that is now in FO. It is a skirt all done. Yay! Something else I wanted to show you. Robin at Roaming with Rover just got a happy mail from Dina at Wanderlust Crochet. I'm going to have so many people I have to remember to tag. But she got a wonderful yarn bag. And it made me think, I don't have one of those expensive yarn bags. But because I can't afford one of those, I found an alternative at the liquor store. Yes, the liquor store. My dad, they were giving them away during the beginning of the horror. And they normally charge $1.99. And I was like, when he brought one home, I was like, what is that? That's mine. That's mine. So, bag. This was obviously a Christmas one. And some of them are cute. Some of them are burlap. Some whatever. You open it up, and it has compartments on the side for wine bottles, you say? 6 compartments. I say skeins of yarn. Yes, I say skeins. And as long as they're not oversized skeins of yarn, you can fit 6 in there. Hold on. This is horrible. I'm doing horrible because it's not opening up. But either your little ones like Impeccables, your 3.5 ounces, or your 7 ounces, not your 10 ounces. They don't like to fit in there. But 6 skeins of yarn, project and notions pouch in the middle if it's not too big like a hat or a scarf. $1.99 at your wine and spirit shop. Yeah. Yeah. They change out the themes continuously. Who knew? Bargain shopping. I also use pencil pouches from the dollar stores for my notions pouches. You can get the cutest ones. Now, the plastic ones will eventually get tears in them and wear out. The zippers will break. But then you just rotate in a new one. I am learning my sewing machine. In fact, I will be right back. Okay, so first off, for the birthday giveaway, I said I didn't have a notions pouch. Well, I got out my Cricut and I had some infusible ink makeup bags in there. So I had pens. I didn't have markers. So I made, you can sort of see it. It says, "This is how I roll." Is that picking that up? I hope someone likes it. And I put something on the other side, but it didn't really come out. And it kind of blurred. Let's see if I can pick it up. It says, I crochet to burn off the crazy. I hope someone will accept this. If they don't want it, I won't put it in the, whoever wins, if they don't want this notions pouch, it was a first attempt, then they don't have to have it. But I tried. So, but back to the sewing machine. Last Christmas, I wanted to make something for my dad. So I got out the sewing machine and I got out some fabrics. And I had found this fabric on sale at Walmart. And there were a couple rolls of it for 79 cents. And he used to love to kayak and hike. So I got that and some of the remnants, because at one point I thought I was going to sew and then realized the sewing machine was my arch nemesis, and so never did it. But we had the fabrics. So this was the fabric that I got for 79 cents. And this was the remnant fabric. It's like a batik fish skeleton. And I watched tutorials first on how to set up my sewing machine. And I had been doing it wrong for years. It used to be my mom's sewing machine. She told me how to set it up. No. So I set it up correctly. I then watched one on how to use it. I then took a calming medication, set up a clean area, watched a video on how to make a box bottom drawstring bag. I watched it a couple of times from start to finish. Then cut out all my materials, set them up, and watched it in bits as I went. And I made him this with a box bottom. I was so excited. So I then made one for my nephew in outer space, black material on the outside with planets, and it was all black and silver, and hot pink on the inside because my 15-year-old nephew likes hot pink. And then I got really excited and I made a tablet cover for my sister, and that one I winged, and I even tried to put some padding in it, and unfortunately adding the padding made it a little too snug for her tablet, but she still loved it, so she uses it to hold other things. And now she wants me to make her something else. So after that, Joanne had a fabric sale after Christmas, and I went, I'm gonna buy fabric crazy. And I bought a few fabrics, just a few. But, so I have that all saved, but I don't have anywhere to sew until I get my craft room. But once I do, I thought I would make notions pouches, because then I can put them in the giveaways instead of having to search and find, and then they'd be plastic and they might break after a while and be cheap and stuff. But yeah, so that was a tangent. But yeah, so I'm learning to sew very slowly. I would not sell this stuff, but because yeah, my seams go like this, and yeah. But anyway, so I have one more thing to show, which I will have to take this off the tripod, and I am very close to being done, I believe. So, all right. Here is my chevron blanket. I measured it from a peak to a valley, and it's 86 inches long. And I looked up queen size blankets, and they should be 90 inches by 100 inches. So I'm about 14 inches shy, which is what I thought I was shy last time. So apparently I've made no headway. But yeah, so if you look close, you can see, like, here's a raised, every 3 there's a raised. Some, because I go from front loop to back loop, depending on which side I'm on. They're a little more pronounced. But yeah, so it's getting there. But I'll have to break into the last cake, apparently. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. But she's a biggin'. Yep. And she won't need... I'm not going to put a border on her. She's got straight edges. And I think she'll be okay without a border. We'll see. Garden looks sad. She needs watered. So I'll do that right after this. Lots of butterflies, though. All right. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.